when you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do. When you say you love the way I make you feel, everything becomes so real. Don't be scared, no, don't be scared, 'cause you're all I need. And you still look perfect as days go by. Even the worst ones who make me smile. I'd stop the world if it gave us time. 'Cause when you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do. All my life, I thought it'd be hard to find the one till I found you. And I find it bittersweet. 'Cause you gave me something to lose. But when you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do. Time can sometimes fly and then stand still. A paradox that hurts until it kills.
So, alright, guys. Good evening, guys. So, it's another episode of Vibes and Chat. It's another episode of Vibes and Chat. Trust me, we have been having an amazing week, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We have been having an amazing week. And it has been so crazy and special at the same time. Started live streaming last week, and so far so good. Here we are on like I don't know, but we've gone a little bit further, and the live stream is becoming more interesting and very more interesting every day by day. So, well, it's a good thing that we're all here anyways. It's a good thing that we're all here. So, quick one, I think the pair we have been analyzing and trying to short, or we have been shorting, is USDJPY. So I want to see what's happening on USDJPY. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame, because that's where we have been shorting from. So this is USDJPY. Overall, we've always had 7RR coupled with the second entry we had, which is running about almost 6RR combined as well. So crazy. We had I still see USD JPY dumping more. If you ask me, I still see USD JPY like dumping more. Well, let's go to the daily time frame. Let me delete this our entry that we had. We've been shorting USD JPY since on Monday, ladies and gentlemen, and it has been fantastic shorts. So this is USD JPY daily. Let me go back to the daily. Let me show you guys what I am currently seeing on USD JPY and what I think is going to happen. Right now I think USD JPY is still going to dump to around 147 zone on the daily time frame, because we have an open gap here on the daily time frame that I'm expecting the market to come mitigate. This is USD JPY on the daily time frame. You know, this is the analysis I give. Like, we started shorting USD JPY from this daily time frame, from all the way from here. So I'm expecting the fall to come down all the way, probably lose this level that I marked here, then do something like this. This is where I'm expecting USD JPY to let me withdraw this thing. This is where I'm expecting USD JPY to come mitigate on the daily time frame. This is where I'm expecting at around 147. So I'm still expecting more falls. You know, I told you guys that DXY is also very bearish, so I'm expecting more falls. What, ladies and gentlemen, we have 15 people watching me live right now. This is like the first and highest number. Wow, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Thanks for joining. Wow, amazing. I'm surprised. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for believing in this live section and for joining. No. Wow. I need to like screenshot these. We had over 16 people watching me right now. Please just keep reacting, and it's crazy. So yeah, so this is where I'm watching USD JPY. I want USD JPY to still dump to, once we break around 152 zone, I'm expecting USD JPY to nuke to this particular place. This is where I will be buying USD JPY, because this is a daily fair value gap that I left here. You know, we accumulated on this range on USD JPY before we bought very hard. This is where we accumulated. Like, we accumulated here for a while, then we broke out and USD JPY started bouncing from this below daily time frame. Crazy. And I'm expecting more dump on USD JPY to come back and fill this imbalance it left here on the daily time frame too as well. So yeah, I need the USD JPY to break around 152, below 152. Breaking this level is very important for USD JPY. Like, this is what I'm expecting to see. This is what I'm expecting to see. Although we already, USD JPY already gave us a fair value gap here on the daily time frame. So, you know, we have to. You are here because I have good approach to the market. Thank you so much. I've been following for a while. You are good. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate. So this is the daily time frame. Like I told you now, the reason why I am shorting USD JPY, I'll explain again. I have explained in my previous live stream the reason why I'm shorting USD JPY. Now I will go back to the basic. I think this is one of the like A+ setup we had this week in the market. Like, this USD JPY is the A+ setup we had. I took a loss on GBP USD trying to buy. I think I have not updated that in the channel. I think I will soon. So this is the reason why I am selling USD JPY. Now you can see that this is the trend line that we have been expecting on the daily time frame on the on USD JPY. This red trend line that you are seeing right here is what we have been expecting. Now the market broke down this trend line. Now we have been doing, the market have been, you know, we have been doing higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. You know, we were expecting this higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We did higher low here. We just respecting this trend line, then did higher low here, did higher high, did higher low, did higher high, and you can see we broke down this particular structure on the daily time frame. We broke down this particular structure on the daily time frame, and we had a retest after breaking this particular trend line. We had a retest to the particular place the trend line got broken from, and we are looking. So I'm expecting USDJPY to look to this daily fair value gap here, this daily gap that we left here at around 148 zone. So I'm still expecting more sales on USDJPY. I'm still very bearish, not like overall bearish, but the daily time frame is telling me that we are going to get to around 147 zone. So that's what I'm seeing on USDJPY. We still have more sales. I'll be looking for more sales on it. So let's go down to the 4-hour time frame and see if we are going to see anything. As you can see on the 4-hour time frame as well, we also this particular place I marked now is standing as the support, like, which is the previous low. My chart, you are going to see that on the 4-hour time frame as well, USDJPY to broke structure. You can see the trend line I drew here, and you can see the gap on the 4-hour time frame too. You can see the gap he gave here at around 147. You can see the big gap the market left here. The market is definitely coming back to fill this particular gap he gave here at around 148.2 zone. This 4-hour fair value gap, you can see the way the market expected the trend line until it broke it. You can see, and there's every tendency that the market is coming back to this 4-hour fair value gap here. This particular gap you are seeing that the market gave here, this gap you are seeing here, the market is coming to fill this gap sooner or later. The market is coming to fill this gap sooner or later. You guys are amazing, guys. I can't believe I have 13 people watching me on live right now on YouTube. It's crazy. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. So the market is coming to this particular 4-hour fair value gap, but before we do that, we need to break this particular low here and close below. All right, we need to break this particular low here and close below. Remember, we have been selling USDJPY from the 1-hour time frame since on Monday. We have been having a very beautiful sell, and you can see how the USDJPY has been selling and expecting charts, and you know, just expecting fair value gap and so on and so forth. It's been amazing so far. It's been amazing. I think we started shorting from around here. Immediately started rejecting. I saw the first sell here from this fair value gap here. I was telling chat that I'm going to sell immediately after we end the live section the other day. But ladies and gentlemen, we have 15 people on the live section right now. Jesus Christ, 15 people on the live section. Thank you, guys. So I spotted the first sell here. Immediately we broke down this particular place. Immediately we broke down here because after getting the confirmation, I saw that we broke down this particular place here. We broke down here, and I saw the first sell. Immediately we broke down the first sell. I saw I'm supposed to pay for. Thank you so much. I'm supposed to pay for TradingView so that we can do some replay stuff. I think I'm going to pay for it tonight. I forgot, it skipped my mind. I've been very busy. So we had a break of structure here immediately after the first sale mitigated, and I saw another fair value gap here, which is another opportunity for more sales. And I think this is where we sold 2 days ago, the morning we woke up, and I think this particular trade took me from minus 4% drawdown on my prop account to plus 4% drawdown. So I think this is where we started selling from. This particular first PIO, this is where we sold from. I told you guys I'll be selling. I dropped the set up in the chart, and I told you guys when I was entering my sell, and so far we've been selling from there, and we got the second entry at around this particular place on the live section yesterday. When I was with you guys, I told you guys that if you are live with me, I'll be selling USDJPY live, and you should be selling with me. I think we were not much on the live yesterday, so I think somebody was with me yesterday and both of us sold together. I don't know if the guy is live here. If you are live, you can comment so I'll know that you are with me, and I know that you sold with me yesterday. So this is what we caught the second sell, and boom, it has been selling, and so far so good. We've gotten 2 solid entries on USDJPY, and I've closed majority of my position anyways. I've closed majority of my positions though, and I don't trade news, so when the news came in, I had to like close the remaining or I had to like break even. So I checked, and the market took me out on break even. So this was the 2 beautiful entry we got on USDJPY. This was the 2 beautiful entry we got on. The first one is running on like almost 9 RR. The second one is running on almost 5 RR. So it's currently reversing here. So I'm also looking if I can get an opportunity for sales, because I still believe the market is going to go down, but not probably we might see some pushback up then to grab few liquidity. I've not really seen an opportunity yet, but I still believe we are going to see more sales, probably not tonight, so let's see. So I just explained why we took USD JPY. So I'll be looking for more sales on USD JPY. Our final TP is around 152.1 on the first entries we got, so we haven't hit the first TP yet. So I'm still watching USD JPY. Still watching. We have an order block here, so I'm still watching. I'll be watching USDJPY at around this zone. Probably we'll have something like this on this order block here. Just have something like this. I'm not yet sure yet, but once I get the confirmation, I will let you guys know. So I'm still looking at USDJPY for more sales at around here. So if I get the confirmation, I'm gonna share with you guys. So that's that on USDJPY. We've had 2 solid setup on it that brought me from -4% drawdown. So ladies and gentlemen, we are 18 people live right now. 18 people is live right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. So, and also it's also reacting from I think USDJPY is also reacting from like a 15 minutes fair value gap here. I think that's why it's selling. I'm not really sure, so I'll probably wait until the market opens, but I think I'll be looking for a solid sales at around this zone and see how it's gonna react. You feel me? So I think I still see sales on USDJPY. I'm not bullish on it yet. Still very bearish. And let's see what DXY is saying. You know, as well, I've also been very bearish on DXY during the week. I gave you guys an analysis from the weekly time frame, and so far, let's see. This is the analysis I give on DXY on the weekly time frame before the week started. So far it's been pulling down. It's been pulling down so far. I still expect small drops on DXY to this weekly imbalance at around $91. So this is where I'm expecting DXY to still drop down to. It's taking time, but I know it's gonna still give us this particular play. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 22 people on live right now. Amazing. You guys are wowing my brain. Amazing. 22 people watching me live right now. It's so amazing. I started this YouTube channel just to enhance my knowledge and also, you know, try engaging people, and it's also part of a job criteria though. I think that's one of the reasons that boosts my confidence in doing the live section. There's a particular exchange that is currently taking notes of each live section I've been doing, and it's also part of a job criteria. So I pray I get the job I get the job by the end of the week though. So yeah. So like I said, I'm still very bearish on DXY. I'm not bullish on DXY. I still need DXY to like tank more. I still need DXY to tank more. So far I'm still bearish on DXY as we talked about. And you know, I told you that the JPY index too has been very bearish, but I think it has started reversing. You can see how bearish the JPY index has been for a very long time. You can see how it has been. Like, you see how this is the weekly time frame. You can see the downtrend of the JPY index. This is the weekly time frame. You can see how the JPY index has been very, very bearish and dumping. So I think earlier today it started reversing a little. Let me go to the daily time frame. It started reversing a little, and so far so good. On the daily time frame, it's been buying. Let me show you guys. I think if you're on the live session yesterday, I drew a chart on the JPY index. I think on the 1 hour time frame, and I told you guys that I'm expecting buys from it, and so far so good. Look at where I started drawing it from. If you're on the live yesterday, I think this is the chart I drew. So the market has been buying from there, and I expected it to like get up here, which it almost has, but it's currently like reversing right now. So let me see what GBP JPY is saying. If the market is reversing at that particular place, it simply means the JPY pairs will likely start to buy very soon. So, but so far so good. USD GBP JPY broke down the 4 hour fair value gap and closed below, which is not really nice. I would like to see how daily close on GBP JPY. I would like to see it buy back above this 4 hour fair value gap on GBP JPY. I would like to see it buy back from here. I would like to see it buy back into this place, and probably start buying again. Or since we closed outside the fair value gap, we might start rejecting from here, and I think this is ultimate reversals from the JPY index. So I'll be very patient at this current zone to see what will happen on GBP JPY, because right now it has invalidated my 4 hour fair value gap, and it's still currently lying in a support zone, because if we were to remove this fair value gap and probably use a demand zone, let me say something like this. This is a 4 hour order block here. So far so good. If we're talking about GBP JPY, this is also a 4 hours demand zone that the market might start reversing from. You can see this particular place now, it's a demand zone. So since we are resting on this order block here on this 4 hours, the market might start buying here eventually. But I'll be very confident to buy the market if we break above this particular support zone here. Yes, so that's when I'll be very confident about GBP JPY for buys. So yeah, break above here like this. Since we started rejecting from here, I need to see a break above like something like this here. So but so far so good. These are just guesswork. I've not really seen anything pure, but the bounce from here is so legit on GBP JPY. So I'll be keeping an eye on it on the 4 hours. Let's see what the index too is also rejecting from this particular zone. JPY index is also rejecting from this particular it has been rejecting from this particular demand zone for a while. So this is where it's going to test. If it continue rejecting, if the JPY this is the JPY index, if the JPY index rejects here again, probably gets to this liquidity probably get to this liquidity area properly. Sweep it properly. If we get rejected here again, then I think I'll start by the JPY, USD JPY. I think I'll start by the USD JPY. So I'll see what happens here. Probably I don't know if the rejection has started already, but if this is the JPY index, if we go to sweep this liquidity above here and mitigate this demand properly, then I see rejections from up there. Then I think the JPY pairs should be buying already. You feel me? The JPY pair should be buying already. So let's see what the DXY is saying on the 4-hour time frame. I'm just seeing what these pairs are doing, so start looking for a potential setup. So as you can see, the DXY is currently rejecting on the 4-hour time frame, rejecting from this fair value gap here. So still expecting the DXY to drop properly to take out this particular. That's the reason why I've been bullish on GBP USD all along, but I don't know if the GBP index is slow or whatever. I don't know, but I'm expecting a dump on DXY from this 4-hour fair value gap here. I've been expecting the dump. It got mitigated, dumped, but it has still been hanging there for a while now. So I'm still expecting a good dump from the DXY. So that's why I've been bullish on GBP USD and Euro USD. So far so good. This is Euro USD. I showed you guys this buy that I missed here. So far so good. Euro USD has been looking very good. I think it has been the one like probably surging the buys for a while. So let's see what we have. This is coming from the 4-hour time frame. So let's see what we have on the 2 hours if we get it if possible. Okay, this is 2-hour fair value gap that was supposed to mitigate earlier this week, but we didn't get our mitigation properly. Is the market coming back there? I don't even know. So this is Euro USD. So please just give me a moment. I'm trying to so good. I think ultimately, the market might come back here. Or probably let's say it uses this other block here on the 2-hour time frame that I'm seeing here. More like a demand zone here. So this is USD JPY. So potentially I think the market might do something like this. Still have a very good highs here. So potentially I think the market will do something like this on this looks very, very solid to me. This looks very, very, very solid to me on this Euro USD. This looks very possible and very, very solid to me. Very, very possible and very, very solid to me. So I'll be looking for potential buys around this area on Euro USD if we eventually get it around 1.1802. I think I'll mark out this chart and save it, probably post in the Telegram channel. So yeah, this is looking very beautiful on Euro USD. So I think I'll be watching Euro USD from here right now. I'll be watching Euro USD from here. Looks very great. looks very great. Looks very no, trust me, this setup, it looks very great on EURUSD. It looks very great on EURUSD. Cause we broke out this particular trend line here. You know, you guys, I love trading chart pattern a whole lot, so if I see them on my charts, makes me so very happy. We broke this particular ranging zone here, and I think the market is coming to retest it on USD/JPY. I think the market is coming to sorry, EURUSD. I think the market is coming to retest this particular zone and buy upward from here, because we are still resting on the 4-hour fair value gap below. So coming back to this other block here, it makes a whole lot of sense, and buy upwards. So potential buys on EURUSD here. I think I'll save this particular one. Looks very good, meets my criteria, and breakout and retest and all. So it looks so good. Looks so good. Let me see what's up on GBP/USD. So GBP/USD has been the slowest of all. Like, it's been the slowest of all. It's been the slowest of all since this week has started. So I don't know what's wrong. I think the GBP index is very slow. I don't even know, but it has been the slowest of all so far. So yeah, I don't think I've seen anything clean on it. I'll just chill. So I said I was looking at USD/JPY at this particular zone. It's very risky though. That zone I'm looking at is so risky, but I'll see how it goes. This particular zone I'm looking at right now is so risky, but I'll see how it goes. If it tests here and rejects, then I think it will be a good skip sell. Just skip. Testing here and rejecting, it just be like a very good skip, and blah, we're out of the market, in and out. So as you can see, I'm expecting a rejection from here and here on USD/JPY. More sales to around 152 and even lower, you understand me? So yeah, that's it. So what else are we looking at? You know, the other day we were still looking at gold. You know, I haven't traded gold this week. I told you guys from the very onset this week that I won't be trading gold until I see a proper breakout on the daily time frame. But we had this 1 hour entry on gold, but it has not mitigated. I have this 1 hour entry on gold. This is the 1 hour entry on gold, but it has not mitigated. This should have been a very good buy if it does, because it has been gathering liquidity around here. So I'm expecting it to come sweep this liquidity, at least give me a dead drop. Like, you know, just I was even thinking it's gonna do it today. Like, just give me something, you know, something nice at around here. That's what I've been expecting on gold, trust me, and we'll start buying. This is what I believe you should do. Like, this is what I believe that gold should probably do. So I've been just waiting for this particular setup all week, and it's looking like it's not coming. And the other place I said I'm going to buy gold if we don't come here is when we break above 5-1, and we've not successfully broken above 5-1. We've not successfully broken above 5-1. This particular place is still proving very difficult for it. So I believe we are going to come to this low and at around 4,964. I don't know for gold. If I get it there, trust me, I'm going to like place my limit order. But for so far so good, it's not coming. So I still have this limit order in the Telegram channel, and I hope it comes. But so far so good. That's been expecting just one particular pattern, which I'm not liking. And anytime gold is behaving like this, just know that it's setting itself up for a good pump. Trust me, it's setting itself up for a good pump if it start behaving like what is behaving like this, so not coming downwards. So this is what it has been doing. We're expecting this particular trend line here and just been ranging. You might just choose to just buy hard from there now. So I don't know, I don't really know what's wrong with gold. So I I'll just be patient. I'll just be patient. I'll just be patient. We go there and see what happens. But if it comes here, man, trust me, this is a particular good, like a very good entry to like buy good on the 1 hour time frame. I think I did a very thorough explanation on the reason why we are buying here. You know, this is more like a neckline from this breakout here. It did. This is more like a neckline. So it has been giving bullish vibes. I think the gold is still going to buy to around 5250 zone. I'm very, very sure of that. It's still going to buy to around 5250 zone. So I'm still very sure of that. So I'll keep it very chilled and just watch how it's going to like play out. Let's see how it's going to play out. So that's what I'm going to do. Just keep it very chilled. So far so good. I think it's only Euro USD where I've seen a very solid setup. Let me check this pair that everybody has been trading miraculously. So you guys, I told you that we are shorting GR40. You know, I said it's a very good short for me, but it has not triggered 50% of this fair value gap. Now let me tell you the reason why I'm shorting GR40. I'll tell you the reason why I'm shorting GR40. Now this is GR40 on 4 hours time frame. Let me squeeze my chart a very well. This is GR40 on the 4 hours time frame. As you can see, it has disrespected this particular trend line. It has disrespected this particular trend line. It has disrespected this particular trend line. So it broke the trend line. I'm seeing a possible retest. It broke the trend line. So immediately it broke the trend line on this particular 4 hour time frame. It has been trying to like retest this particular place that at around 25,131. So I think I need it inside the fair value gap fully, like just sweep liquidity and mitigate 50% of the fair value gap and start selling. So I'm selling GR40 if we get into the 50% of the fair value gap. As you can see, it has been rejecting at that particular zone since God knows when. I think since last week. It has been playing around this zone since last week. So I'm expecting it to enter 50% of the fair value gap at least. Then I expect a very good drop from. So this sell is still particular pending. I still have it. I'm watching it. I'm watching all the potential A plus setup we already have. So I'm just patiently waiting for the market to come to me and we'll execute fully. I think we also have a setup on NAS 100 on the 2 hour time frame too. NAS 100, I want to sell NAS 100. I don't know. I want to sell NAS 100. It's giving us a very classic sell model. NAS 100. It's like my very A plus setup. I've been waiting for this setup all week. I don't know when it's going to come. I don't know when it's going to come. It has been expecting the 2 hour fair value gaps classic sell model after breaking structure here on the 2 hour time frame. You know, broke structure here, give us a very clean 2 hour fair value gap, and the market has been selling from there. So it broke structure here, it broke structure to the downside, retested this 2 hour fair value gap here and sold classically, then broke another structure to the downside again and gave us another 2 hour fair value gap here, which I am waiting for at around 25,702 as well. And for NAS 100, I'm waiting for it to come and mitigate this particular zone and give us a very classic sell. So I'm still looking for sales on NAS 100 and GR30, whatever, you understand. So that's what I'm looking for on those particular pair. On Bitcoin, I think I talked about sales on Bitcoin, but it has been ranging. So I think I'm not really interested in the Bitcoin for now. I was expecting it to sell after breaking this structure here on this 1 hour time frame. I made mention of it on our last section, but I still think it's still going to sell. Probably this sell might take is just but I'm using us to like catch cruise or play, because it has broken structure for me. I've seen a very good classic break of structure, and probably this order block here. So the market might, on Bitcoin, I'm still looking at this particular zone. Market might still come or want to come and test this zone here. I think that's what is going to happen on this order block here, because as you can see, the structure has broken and it's trying to like do something like this. I'm seeing something like this on Bitcoin for now. So I'm seeing something like this on Bitcoin. Should sell since it's rejecting around 72k zone. So I'm expecting something like this on Bitcoin. I don't know. I think that is what it's gonna do soon. So I'm expecting it to around 69,700 zone, gets to this particular place and sell. So I think here I have a very classic sell on BTC here, because it has given me my A+ confirmation and whatever, you understand. And I think this particular place I'm selling, I think I'm seeing a 15 minutes fair value gap too as well there. So yes, so as you can see, if we go down to the 15 minutes time frame on Bitcoin here, if we are looking for a clean entry, now let me go down to the 30 minutes. I think 15 minutes is okay. It's still the same thing. Still the same thing. We have a very clean fair value gap here too, with the order block, which has not really been mitigated. So still the same thing. I'm expecting it. I think that 1 hour, or the 1 hour order block, is what I'm going to just use for good clarity. So expecting a very good sell short model here on Bitcoin. I'm still like very certain that it's going to sell. So yeah, I'm expecting something like this on Bitcoin. What was my view on GBP/JPY? I think I've already gave you guys my view on GBP/JPY. For now, I'm currently like neutral, but I'll check it again. So I'm looking at this on Bitcoin. I'll save this particular chart. You guys can check as well if it matches your entry model or whatever. You can check as well. And but I'm selling here. I'm selling Bitcoin there. If I get the entry, it should sell there very well. Okay, let's check GBP/JPY again. I told you guys, okay, the market has closed. I wanted to like say USD/JPY is currently rejecting from where I wanted to say like GBP/JPY and USD/JPY is currently rejecting from where I thought it's gonna reject from. So yeah, thank you so much. I try as much as possible not to complicate my charts. Okay, I'm still looking at this USD/JPY. I will get a skip from it. I don't know, but I'm wide awake. Tonight, so I'll be checking. So let's go to GBP/JPY that somebody mentioned. Let's go on from the daily time frame. Let's check it from the daily time frame and see what's up. So like I said, even on the daily time frame, it's currently, this is GBP/JPY. This is GBP/JPY on the daily time frame too as well. Now it's currently sitting on a support here on the daily time frame. It's currently sitting on a support here on the daily time frame. You can see GBP/JPY. It's currently sitting on a support on the daily time frame. So this support now, I think, is the last line of defense. It's either we bounce from here. So that's why I said I'll be watching what happens around here. And now is either we bounce from here now, which we are already probably like doing here. Is either we bounce from here on GBP JPY, or we nuke from here. You understand me? So this is what I think is gonna happen. Is either we buy from here or we nuke from here. Is that we buy from here currently on GBP JPY, or we nuke from here. So that's why I said I'm waiting. I'm currently waiting, or we do something like this. You know, we do something like this and start selling from here to around this particular zone, because I think this is the next support here. So I'll be very patient with GBP JPY. I'll be very patient with it. Although on the daily time frame too as well, even if it's sitting on a support currently, it has created it has even broken structure here. If you ask me, it has broken structure here already. GBP JPY has broken structure here on the daily time frame. It's just currently sitting on a local support. So that's why I said I'm just going to be very chilled. Also created, it just finished creating a fair value gap here too. It just finished creating a fair value gap here too on the daily time frame. So the next daily time frame that is opening now is going to decide what's going to happen. It's either we see something like this on GBP JPY. So I'll be very patient if I'm the one trading GBP JPY, because it's currently giving us two options here right now. This is option 1 of what is going to happen. This is option 1 of what might likely happen on GBP JPY. This is option 1 of what might likely happen on GBP JPY if this support does not hold, and probably the fair value gap holds. So it's either it rejects from here like this, or we see something like this. If the support holds, I'm expecting it to displace this fair value gap here. I probably close above here. Closes above here, I'll start thinking of buying it. Closes above the fair value gap, we might do something like this, start thinking of buying. So for now, I'll just sit on my hands and just watch how GBP JPY unfolds to know if it's going to lose the support here or it's going to bounce from the support. So that's why the overall market trend is bullish. If you go to the weekly time frame, the monthly time frame, you see that GBP JPY is bullish, but we are currently checking from the daily time frame because we are still in the middle of the week and the week has not closed. So there's no need analyzing from the weekly time frame. The daily time frame analysis is already okay, because that's what we are currently in and that's what we are currently seeing. So those are my bias on GBP JPY for those asking. Now I'll just sit on my hands on it for now. I'll sit on my hands on it for now. So that's what I'll just do. So that's that about GBP JPY. So just watch. It's currently sitting on a support here, like I said. So you just watch and see what happens around here, and you decide. And also, if you are checking from the daily time frame, you can see that GBP JPY also has a trend line support too as well. You know, I told you guys if I see my trend line, I like expecting my trend line. So you can see the trend line too as well from the daily time frame. You can see it's currently sitting on the trend line support too. You can see GBP JPY is currently sitting on the trend line support too. So breaks the trend line support too. You see it's currently sitting on the trend line support too. It breaks the trend line support too, and a normal support that holds it. I'm sure we are going to see more downside. And the reason why I'm more convinced is that the JPY index, as like I was talking about, the JPY index is also facing the same thing too. This is the JPY index currently testing a resistance. This is the JPY index. It's also currently testing its own resistance. So if the JPY index eventually did not do this particular thing I just explained to you guys that is going to do, probably rejects from here. If you probably start doing something like this, break above here, retest, then the buys has begin. And as you can see, the JPY index too has a trend line resistance, just the same way GBP JPY has a trend line support. You can see the trend line resistance here. You can actually see the, let's put it this way, the trend line resistance. So it needs to break and close above. Breaking and closing above validates that, okay, the JPY index buyers are now in the market. You understand? So currently the JPY index is facing resistance. GBP JPY is currently on support. So we just need to wait and see what happens. Just need to wait and see what happens. Be very, 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 very patient with this one. We just need to wait and see what happens. All right, we just need to wait and see what happens on GBP JPY. So yeah, that's the whole analysis I have on GBP JPY. As you can see, it's even rejecting from that particular place. So let's see, time will tell. Time will tell. If we continue rejecting here, simply means the GBP JPY will have more time to bounce from this support that it's currently sitting on, like I just explained to you guys right now. So that's all about GBP JPY. If you have any other pair that you want me to check for you that is not on my watch list, you can just comment. I'm gonna see your comments and we are going to check the pair. But so far so good. I think Euro USD is the cleanest setup we have seen so far on a 2-hour time frame. So we just need a whole lot of patience for it to come to this particular zone and see how it reacts here and buy. This is the cleanest setup we've seen so far on the live section. This is the cleanest setup we'll see so far on Euro USD on the live section. So I believe this is what is going to happen on Euro USD. So if I get that entry, I'm going to execute GBP CAD and GBP CHF. Okay, let's check GBP CAD. Let's check on GBP CAD. I don't trade all these pairs again. There was times I used to trade all these pairs. There were times I trade them. What the fuck? How have you guys been trading this kind of pair, man? Just look at how it has been ranging. Look at how it has been ranging. Look at how GBP CAD has been ranging on the daily. This is the daily time frame on GBP CAD. This is just pure price manipulation. Just look at what's happening here. Look at what's happening here. Just see the weights. See the weights. See the way it has been ranging here on the daily time frame. See the way it has been ranging here. So I think this kind of, if you're trading this pair, I think this should be very easy for you to trade. Trust me. This should be very, very easy for you to trade because it's just go to the daily time frame. This is what it has been doing. This is what it has been doing. After breaking down here, I don't think it has gone outside this box again since it broke down this particular place here first. It has just been doing it has just been ranging on the daily time frame. It has just been ranging in the box. So if you have gotten an entry here on the support of the box, you might just long from here and take profit in the nearest high. So it has just been ranging. So if you are the one trading this GBP CAD, you already know what to do. I don't think there's much to do here. Probably you sell when it gets to this particular high above here, then buy once it gets here. That's if you want to trade it like that way anyways. But personally, I don't like trading a ranging market. Personally, I would have left the chart just like that. I wouldn't even have stressed myself. I would have left the chart because it's not looking fantastic in the eyes, I must say. So I don't have anything on GBP CAD. Let me check GBP CHF. I don't trade this kind of market, so personally I would have left it. But let me check GBP CHF. I don't trade CHF pairs as well. I don't trade CAD pairs as well. I don't trade NZD pairs. I do trade them before, but they're no longer my thing anymore. As you can see, you see that I have markups. I have markups on them before now, so it should tell you that I've been trading this pair before now, but it's been long I checked any of these pairs. So let me clean my markups, and we can easily GBP Chef is actually bearish. For that, the person that is asking me, like, it's very bearish. You should be looking for sales on GBP Chef. I don't need to do much analysis. I've seen that it's bearish. Let me go down to the weekly time frame. It's very bearish. I think it's very bearish on the weekly time frame, and it was ranging between these points A here and here. It has been ranging here, so it just broke down this range. So there's every tendency that it's coming down to this liquidity. It's kept here. It has broken down the range box. It was ranging here before now. The market has been ranging here before now. The market has been ranging here before now, as you can see, but we already broke down the support that is holding the box here. This particular zone already broke down, so there's every tendency that the market is likely to come take this low here. So if you are looking for opportunities on GBP Chef, I think you should be selling. It's very bearish from the weekly time frame to the daily time frame. It's so bearish. Let me go down to the 4 hours and see if we can look for anything clean. Oh, this is wonderful. The 4 hours is not really looking bad. As you can see, you see the way it's building a channel coming down. You see the way it's building a channel coming down. So that should tell you that your pair this pair is giving you a bearish structure. See, it's giving you a bearish structure. It might give you this bearish structure till it come down to this particular zone here. This is where your take profit is now. So I think it should just be doing, probably you're expecting here now, just something like this, as it has been doing. And probably hit your take profit. So I think this is what's going on GBP Chef. So if you are trading, if you're asking me about GBP Chef, this is what I'm seeing. There's no need to start explaining from now till tomorrow. The market structure from the weekly time frame I just showed you now just broke its ranging box from the weekly time frame. So I'm expecting, and the daily time frame too is very bearish. The 4 hours is looking very ugly and bearish as well. So let's go down to the 1 hour if we are going to see probably potential setup. But if I were to be in the pair, this would have been a potential setup for me. I would have, if I was trading this pair, this would have been a potential setup for me. This particular place, this particular FVG came to mitigate here, is my first entry. It would have been my first or an ultimate entry if I was trading that particular pair. My stop loss above here, and this would be clean. This would be clean. If I was trading this pair, I would have seen this setup. If I was trading this pair, I would have seen this setup. Like it's just very obvious. The market structure is already bearish, so there's no too much complications. Just go to the higher time frame and just look for a particular point. If I was trading this pair, I would have seen this particular setup I'm showing you currently, that you are seeing currently now. But it's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. Let's go down to lower time frame. like 1 hour. Let's see if we're going to see something. I don't trade the pair, but I'm just analyzing for the person that asked. So on the 1 hour time frame, I've seen another good solid entry too. If I was trading the pair, I think I might have entered here too again on this fair value gap here that I created. It has currently mitigated. That's currently mitigated the fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame. Sorry. That's currently mitigated 50% of the fair value gap. Stop loss above here. That's about 39 pips. So this is another re-entry on our 1 hour. Might start selling here too. GBP Chef. So if you, I don't know, I don't trade the pair, but if you are the one trading this pair, it's very bearish. Look for sales. If you are trading GBP Chef, it's very bearish. You can look for sales on GBP Chef. You can look for sales. If I was the one that, if I were to be trading the pair, or I've been staring at it since, like I said, I would have entered from this 4 hour zone. Even this my 1 hour entry I just showed you now, it's also a fair value gap on the 4 hours. I'm just seeing it now very clear too. I'm just seeing it like very clear now. I'm just seeing it very clear. So current market price sales is not really bad. I'm not going to lie. If you are the one selling GBP Chef right now, but the pair is just too slow, and if you are selling, you should be swinging. The pair is just so very slow, but if you are selling, you should be swinging, and it should sell very well. GBP Chef should sell very good. So if you are the one trading this pair, just look for sales. Just look for sales. There's nothing really serious. Just look for more sales in the pair and be very careful with it, because I think there's another 4 hour fair value gap above here that it might come and fill probably before going down properly. This is the 4 hour fair value gap here. So it's either it sells from here, right now that it currently is, or go sweep this liquidity above here and start selling. Ideally, I think that's where I'll be waiting for it, but this pair is too very slow. It's too very slow. So that's what I have on GBP Chef. Is there any other pair you guys want me to look at? So far so good. I've looked at my own pairs. I've explained. We've tried to catch setup on my own pairs, and I think the only beautiful setup we have seen in my own pairs is Euro USD. A very good buy setup appeared there. I'm still checking on USD JPY for more sales on the lower time frame though. US oil and US 30. Okay, let's check on US oil and US 30. US 30. Let's go down to the daily time frame. NZD. Okay. Wow. US 30 is currently at its all-time high. I think there was a time I was trading this pair before. You can see my markups too here. US 30 is very bullish, like so very bullish, man. It's bullish that where the current place it is now, it might start taking off from there. This is the daily time frame. Let me check the weekly time frame. Man, I don't think, I'm trying to see the previous high. I think this is the all-time high. What the fuck? Sorry for the F word, guys. I'm sorry. Wow, this is US 30. Let me delete my whole markups on it. This is US 30, the daily time frame. Daily time frame is looking so solid. Look at this super uptrend, telling you that buyers are in this market. There's no reason why you should be bearish, or there's no reason why you should be selling. See this super bullish, trend line it's expecting. The super bullish trend line is expecting, and on the daily time frame too, you see how it has been expecting fair value gap. I just on my fair value gap indicator. You can see how it has been respecting the fair value gap from fair value gap from fair value gap from fair value gap from fair value gap on the daily time frame. Simply means buyers are in the market, buyers are still going to buy. And on this particular place, we have a fair value gap on US 30. I'm not gonna lie, this next particular place might likely take us to 53k as it's just still buying. This is what I see on US 30 on the daily time frame. Let's go to the 4 hours and see. 4 hours is even more clearer. US 30, who is buying? Okay, US 30, this is the 4 hours. Personally, me, I'll be using these 4 hours if I'm the wow, this shit is clean. It's been long I traded this pair, don't you think? I don't think there's any correlation between US 30 and DXY. I don't think. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this US 30 is looking good. I don't think there's any correlation between US 30 and DXY. For the person asking me, I don't know. I don't think there's any correlation. This is for the person asking about US 30. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very clean buy model. This is my A+ buy model on US 30. I don't trade this pair, but since we did analysis on it, I might be sharing it in the channel. I showed you guys the weekly time frame on this pair is very bullish. The daily time frame is also bullish. You know, the 4 hours is bullish. Broke gave us a clean market structure shift here. 4 hours fair value gap. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm expecting this. I'm expecting US 30 to give us this good buy classic model. Let me do something like this. Might do zigzag here because there's a fair value gap here. I don't know. Yeah, there's a 4 hour fair value gap here that might not allow this come to entry, but let's see. I'm expecting this kind of move on this US 30. So if you are trading US 30, it's very, very bullish. I'm not going to lie. The market is solidly bullish. This 4 hour fair value gap is the ideal place to get your entry from. I will save these charts in case it plays out, and we'll be able to document it on my life and probably do a review on how I got the setup. And this is a very clean classic A+ setup. So if you're trading US 30, I'll be buying here on US 30. This is great. This is solid. This is solid. But my fear, the only fear I have now that this might not come to entry is we have this 4 hour fair value gap here already immediately after this break, and it has been respecting it too. So if this particular first one holds, we might not, this second entry might be missed. You understand? This second entry might be missed. This second entry might be missed. So We'll keep an eye. This is a very good classic buy on US 30. And let me check on US oil like you guys advised. You guys wanted me to. So that US 30, there's no much analysis on it. The overall time frame is so very bullish. So very bullish. So that 4 hours looks very good. If you are looking at US 30, you can buy from that 4-hour fair value gap that I just mentioned. US oil too is not looking sad. US oil is not looking sad. Let me go to the daily time frame and see what's popping. Let's check the weekly time frame. Well, the daily time frame is not looking bad from what I'm seeing here. It got to US oil got to a particular zone and support zone. You see, I already marked it. I've traded all this pair before, so I've already marked them down. We are currently bouncing from this particular support zone here. Let me see the weekly time frame. Let me see what the weekly time frame is saying. Oh, okay. US 30 is currently, US oil is currently buying from a weekly fair value gap. I told you, there's a reason why I marked that particular place, and I knew it was because, oh god, I've tried all this pair before. So this particular line you are seeing, I marked there was a reason I marked it. So the US oil is currently bouncing from a weekly fair value gap, indicating that buyers are now in the market after those who sell the whole week. And this is looking very interesting. It's looking so interesting. It's looking so interesting. Let me go to the daily time frame and see where we need to break out from before I will start getting bullish properly. Well, personally, we're already buying from a weekly fair value gap, and on the daily time frame, on this local trend line resistance that we have here, the market looks like it has broken out from it. So US oil, I'll be looking for buys on US oil, but probably after breaking above 66 zone. If it breaks above 66 zone on the daily time frame, then it's good to go. If you break above here right now, that is currently sitting on this particular place now, that is currently on, breaks above here, retest this particular place, yeah, I think this is what will happen on US oil, unless it will come back to retest this trend line support it broke out from, because there's a daily fair value gap there. I'm looking at this from the daily time frame. I've not really gone to the 4 hours. There's a daily fair value gap here that the market might come. If it doesn't break above here on the daily, it might retrace back, reject back to this particular place on the daily, probably, and start buying again. Might be what will happen. This is what I have on the daily. Let me go to the 4 hours and see what the 4 hours is saying. It's almost the same thing. We are not really far from the truth though. So it's either a break above here or it come back to retest this particular, but so far so good. It has given, it's giving an upside bullish movement. It's giving an upside bullish movement. But if you were to ask me, I think that US 30 is more clearer than this US oil for now. US 30 is more clearer than this US oil. Guys, please give me a moment. Let me go and get water. I'm coming. You guys should just give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You guys should just give me a moment, please.
Suddenly come to an end, and it hurts sometimes, but that is okay, 'cause I know that there will be better days, and all of our emotions and our feelings suddenly start to lose their meaning. 'Cause I give up, I knew it all along. I cannot keep pretending that you're the one. I cannot stop, but sadness overcomes. I will stop pretending that you're the one. You're the one. It hurts sometimes, but that is okay, 'cause I know that there will be better days, and all of our emotions and our feelings suddenly start to lose their meaning. Time can sometimes fly and then stand still, a paradox that hurts until it kills every single dream that we once had has been running back. 'Cause I give up, I knew it all along. I cannot keep pretending that you're the one. I cannot stop, but sadness overcomes. I will stop pretending that you're the one. You're.
So, alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go and take water from the freezer. I was feeling very tasty. I'm back. I'm still on the live section. I'm using the opportunity to like see I'm waiting for the market to like open. Yeah, I'm back. I'm waiting for the market to like open, so I'll see what I have on USD-JPY properly, because I still believe it's going to sell. I still believe USD-JPY is still going to sell. So let's just see. We keep waiting. Well, I think that will be all for now, though. I think that will be all for now. I'll currently be checking on the USD-JPY, because I feel like we still have more sell incoming, like a very classic sell incoming. So down to the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, NZD-USD. Okay, you guys, you want me to check NZD-USD? Okay, I'll check NZD-USD right now. Let's go to NZD-USD. NZD-USD. Wow, water is very chilled. So NZD-USD, we are on your charts now. NZD-USD, let me scroll down to the daily time frame and see what we have. So this is NZD-USD on the daily time frame. Choo! Traded this pair before now. It looks very beautiful. This is very bullish. NZD-USD, I'm not gonna lie. Let me delete this my markups. I've traded, when I started trading forex, I think I traded the whole pair. Like, I traded the whole pair, because there's no pair you are going to check in this forex space that my markup, it's not already there on the chart. There's no pair that you're going to like start checking that you don't go see that, you not see my markups on the chart. My markups are already there. So this is NZD USD for the person that asked. Damn, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. See what I was telling you guys. I was teaching you guys about chart patterns. You guys need to like take notes of chart patterns. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell you something about chart patterns now. This is, you see this USD and NZD daily charts. It's very simple and classy. Now you understand that the market changed trend after we got to this high here. You see the way the market, the way the market faced, like it was going down. The market was going down from here, as you can see, and just look at, you see how it was respecting this particular trend line and was just going down, and the market broke out. Immediately it got down here. It was giving, if you have been attending my life regularly, I used to talk about higher lows and lower highs. Higher lows and lower highs are one of the most powerful chart pattern you can use to understand a market structure. Higher lows and lower highs, or lower highs and higher lows, are one of the most powerful chart pattern you can use to understand market structure. I keep saying it. Now, this market has been the market has been like very bullish from here. It dumped from here, came down here, and started reversing back to this place. Now, if I were to be trading this pair for probably from last year, now you see how it has been respecting this particular chart pattern we saw here. It gave look at when the market started changing. It gave a lower high, higher high, then they give higher low, then they give higher high, then they started giving lower high and lower low and lower high. They started giving lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now that has been indicating that this market has already changed trend. From giving me lower low and lower highs, it simply means the market has already what? Changed trend. Now you can see the way the market now broke out from this particular channel. From, instead of giving me another lower high, the market gave me an higher high. Personally, this market has changed trend for me. Now, then it gave me an higher low, then gave me an higher high, gave me another higher low here, then gave me one beautiful higher high here, and this is where we are on NZD-USD. So for the person asking me about NZD-USD is very bullish, very bullish on the daily time frame. So we have a fair value gap here on the daily time frame. So I think the market might come here, and we also have another fair value gap here below here. I actually have like 3 fair value gaps here. So since it's the daily time frame, it shouldn't be difficult. What you do on daily time frame is waiting more on confirmation once your entry has triggered. So we have 3 fair value gaps here. And if I go to the monthly time frame, let me see the monthly high. Oh, now NZD-USD is currently in a monthly fair value gap. I just said I should check. As you can see, it's currently in a monthly fair value gap. So I think right now I won't even be buying. I'll just chill and see what's up, because we need to see what's on the monthly time frame. It's currently bearish. on the monthly time frame, you can see how it's currently bearish on the monthly time frame, you know. And let's go down to the weekly. It's bearish on the monthly time frame, and the weekly time frame, I won't be able to check all the pairs for you guys because I don't want to like make the live section very boring. I want to leave it on higher notes. So after this one, I'll check AUD JPY, and I think that'll be the last one we'll check while we wait for our analysis to play out. So currently on the weekly time frame, NZD-USD is currently at resistance as well. As you can see, it's currently at a resistance. So I think it's currently sitting at a resistance. Breaking above here will take us as high as 0.63. This particular place on NZD-USD, it's currently at a resistance on the weekly time frame and on the monthly time frame. So it's either it buys above here or rejects from here. But since the DXY is very bearish, you know, not all of us trade USD pair using the DXY. So you might do something like this to this particular places here because there's a fair value gap here, and there's another one here that I missed on the daily too. So it might be something like this. Then buys. So NZD-USD is currently at a resistance. I won't be advising you to buy at that premium zone. That particular place is too very premium. So there's every tendency that market might start rejecting from there. I don't know, but you just need to be very careful at that zone and see how price is going to react at that particular zone. All right. So I'll go to AUD JPY like somebody requested now. AUD JPY is very, very bullish. Like so very bullish. So very bullish. AUD JPY is so very bullish. AUD JPY is so bullish on the daily time frame, and should delete this by backups. So you see stuff clearly. This is the daily time frame on AUD JPY. It's so bullish as fuck. This is on the 4-hour time frame. So I think I'll draw that trend line on the 4 hours. It's not aligning well on the daily. So I think the 4 hours looks very good. This is AUD JPY on the 4 hours. Let me go to the monthly. I want to look for the monthly high. I want to see what's happening on the monthly because crazy. Wow. I think AUD JPY just broke out from the monthly time frame and think we are headed for And do you know the sweetest part? I think it's everything is aligning with the JPY index. Depends on what the JPY index does, but the AUD JPY is super bullish on all time frame. Super bullish on all time frame. Super bullish on all time frame. So, and it's currently respecting this 4 hours trend line. So I'm just trying to see if we're going to see any. AUD is bullish personally. So I think if you are looking to do anything, you should be looking for buys. I think probably we might, since we are very expecting this trend line, I think on the 4 hours time frame, I think it's coming back to this trend line is what we are going to do, because it's what we are very expecting on the 4 hours. So I don't expect it to even break the trend line just so yet. So even if it's coming down, you can see how it has been respecting the trend line now. So you know, it might still come back to the trend line and start buying from there. I'm talking about AUD JPY. You can see how it has been respecting the trend line, so it might just keep respecting the trend line and keep buying from there. So there's there's nothing much on the chart to like talk about anymore. But in case you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Oliver Gordon Peters. I stream the live market every day. I do live market analysis every blessed day. If I'm going to miss that particular day, I'm going to notify everyone on my social media that I'm going to miss. But this is a brand new me. I think I thought about it that there's nobody in the full FXNG or crypto NG streaming live analysis on the market, catching setups. You know, yesterday we caught a setup live, which is USD JPY that we sold this morning. So this is how I'll be doing it every time. I feel that there's nobody doing it. Most of the one people do mostly are majorly on Telegram, but I don't want to do Telegram. I want to do something different. You know, I want to move everybody from WhatsApp, Twitter, Telegram to YouTube. Let's stream live on YouTube, break down the market live on YouTube, and you'll be seeing it live, you know, and it will be playing live. So whatever analysis I give that plays out very fine, you should also know that I have the video recording of how we got the setup. So that's the beauty about it. So I just pray God give me the strength, the wisdom and knowledge for more content and stuff. And also I'll be teaching a lot of things that I know, and a lot of things that I have idea about that I know. I'll be teaching on the live section. You know, I get a lot of questions every day, how I stack, how I do this. You know, I'm still new to this whole thing, but trust me, as time goes on, I'll be revealing so many things for you guys on the live section. So please always join my live section. It's always amazing. It's always fantastic. And don't forget, we've gotten a setup on Euro USD. I'll share it in my Telegram channel. So if you're in my Telegram channel, if you're not in my Telegram channel, do well to like click the link in my bio here, or look for my Telegram channel link on my Twitter handle. Make sure you are there. I give live setups to once they start playing out, and I tell you when I'm going into the market and I'm coming out. But it's not a financial advice, but if you see the same thing I see in the market, you can join me. So thank you all for joining my live. Do have a wonderful good night rest, and see you tomorrow same time. God bless you guys.